The Detroit Pistons are, to me, buyers for this trade deadline. Here are three players I think they should target for this year's deadline. The first target I think they should try to go after is Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans are not playing good basketball right now. They're the second worst team in the Western Conference. And Brandon Ingram would be a really good fit with the Detroit Pistons, averaging around 22 a game. That hasn't played many games this year. He's played, I think, 20, but small sample size. But he's a shot creator, a guy who can get you a bucket. Just like what the Pacers did with getting Siakam last year in the deadline. I think the Pistons need to do a similar thing to get Cade a second option for this Detroit Pistons team to contend in the playoffs. And Brandon Ingram to me is a guy who could re-sign to a contract as well. The second player I have is a very similar one to Brandon Ingram, just a different position. Zach LaVine. He's having a hell of a year this year, and I think he'd be a really good fit alongside Kate Cunningham, a taller shooting guard. And losing Ivy was huge for this team because he's a ball handler. We don't really have a second baller outside of Cade. I think LaVine could easily be that scoring guard next to him, which would be a really good fit. Defensively, it works as well because Cade is a good defender, so you don't have to have Zach LaVine switching on to guards or anything like that. LaVine would be a really good fit with the Detroit Pistons, in my opinion, with this scoring and shot creating ability. And also, he wouldn't be that expensive because he's on a expiring contract and it's worth a lot of money that the Pistons could eat up for this playoff run that they try to make out of the East. The third player is not a rated guy. I got Colin Sexton. I think you can replace Jane Ivey with Colin Sexton for this year, and it wouldn't really make a difference because I think they're very similar players. I think Sexton's a better three-point shooter, but he's also be able to create his own shot. The issue with the Pistons right now is their shot creation is outside of Cade is non-existent, and I think Colin Sexton can bring that torch like Malik Beasley does off their bench, or even have him start alongside Cade, which I do like that fit a lot. Yes, he's a smaller guard who isn't the best defender, but he's quick, being able to get to his spot to create his own shot, able to do catch and shoot threes. I would really like this fit if the Pistons go with that. And the Jazz aren't a really good team right now. So comment who you think the Pistons should target at the trade deadline.